Fat Gal of Mine. She keeps me warm in the winter, shady in the summertime. That's what I love about that fat gal of mine. And when I see my landlord, so much good I hide behind. You couldn't be ready to spend your time like mine. Oh, she's so sweet with the softest heart, pretty soft around other parts. At night when I lay me down, don't need a pillow when she's around. Well, warm in the winter, shady in the summertime. That's what I love about that fat gal of mine. Here we go. Oh, when she's tickled, so much of her has the biggest time. Tell them a joke to that big fat gal of mine. Oh, she's never fickle. You better sign your name on the dotted line. First time you meet with that big fat gal of mine. Oh, these hard luck times don't trouble me. Keep as happy as a honeybee. Things get rough, times get hard. I'll rent my gal and I'll sell the lot. Well, warm in the winter, shade in the summertime. Shade in the summertime. That's what I love about that fat gal of mine. That's what I love about that fat gal of mine. Sorry about the stuff up. And now we're going to look at the chords. If you want to play this magnificent song, Fat Gal of Mine by Merle Travis, some really simple chords in this song. I've put a link down below. Where's my hand? Down below for these songs. Unfortunately, it's from the Bedford Ukulele Group, but it's a baritone ukulele chord chart. So the chords are right, but the chord shapes that are shown on that chart are different. So ignore those chord shapes and go with these chord shapes that I'm about to show you. You can always, once you've learned the chords, change it on the side if you want to, or just remember these chord shapes. They're quite easy ones to remember. First chord you're going to need to know is a C. And a C chord is just third finger, bottom fret on the third fret. And then you can also going to need a C7. So we'll do all the C chords first. C7, you need to just take your first finger and drop it on the bottom string on the first fret. So just listen to that sound. And we walk down to the C7. In the song we do that as well. Also, when I'm playing the little interlude, I play a different C shape just to add a little bit of variety. And that is the same chord shape as your B chord, where you block the two bottom strings with the first finger and the second finger goes on the C string on the second fret and the third finger goes on the top string. But we move it up so that it's all happening on that third fret, so the same shape as a B. And then if you want to be really clever about it, if you can do bar chords, is bar that whole third fret, and then this finger goes second string down from the top, and this one goes on top. And that's a C as well. So that's all our C chords. Then we're going to do our F chords. Of course, the F chord is first finger goes on the E string, which is the second one up from the bottom, and then on the second fret, top string with the second finger. Okay, so it goes there and there. That's your F chord. And we want to make that an F7. I don't know if this is an F7 or if it's just the bottom string, but I add these two fingers here and I put them on the bottom two strings in that third fret. So I go. And that's your F7. Then we go a G7, which is first fret on the E string, the second string up from the bottom. And then we take our second finger and we put it on the C string, second fret. And then finally our third finger goes on the bottom string in that second fret. Makes a little triangle. That's our G7. And we can take it down to G diminished by sliding these two fingers down to the bottom string on the first fret and the second string from the top. So that sounds like. And that's your G7 and G chord. Finally, for good measure, we have our D chord. Now the D chord, you can bar those top 3 strings in the 2nd fret, but leave that bottom string open. Now if you have trouble doing that, I've always found taking these 3 fingers here and placing them 2nd fret on the top 3 strings works also. And it means that you can play variations on that D chord. You can slide that finger up. You can lift the finger off. And that can add a little bit of variety to your playing as well. And they are the chords you're going to need to play Fat Gal of Mine. So for this song, I use the chords that are in the little interlude that's on the chord chart. And it's so we start with, and the strumming patterns there, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. If you want to play it with a chunk, you've got to learn how to chunk. Down, down, chunk, up, chunk, down, up, or something like that. Anyway. So work out what that is. I'm not going to try and go down, up, chunky, chunk, down, down, chunk, up, or whatever, because I always get confused. So just either go down, 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 up, down, down, up, down, up, or throw in some chunks in there. Like that. So, playing the song through, I'll just do a little bit of the verse and the chorus. We go, she keeps me warm in the winter, shady in the summertime. That's what I love about that fat gal of mine. And when I see my landlord, so much hurt I hide behind. He wouldn't pay rent if you spend your time like mine. Oh, she's so sweet with the softest heart, pretty soft around other parts. At night when I lay me down, don't need a pillow when she's around. Well, warm in the winter, shady in the summertime. That's what I love about that fat gal of mine. And the musical interlude, I throw in that variant of the C chord, where I either play that shape of the B. So we go C, and then goes F, F7, and then back up to C. And then it goes G, 7, D, diminished, D, okay. Anyway, it's all on the chord chart. I hope that's helped. And obviously, when you start chunking it, you can up the tempo if you like. If you want to play it like, she keeps me warm in the winter, shady in the summertime. That's what I love about that fat gal of mine. And when she, etc., etc. Anyway, hope that's been a hand. I haven't done a lot of tutorials in the last few weeks, months, years, centuries. But yeah, been a bit busy and doing a lot of other things like trying to do some paintings. Yay! Anyway, hope you enjoyed that. Give it a crack and you know, do a cover. Show me what you've done. It'd be great to see. Bye.